Meltdowns are hard. Hard to witness, hard to respond to, and often hard to understand. And when they happen, most parents are already doing the best they can, staying calm, offering solutions, trying to help their child feel better. But there is one common thing that can quietly make meltdowns worse, even when your intentions are loving and protective. It's not a parenting style. It's not discipline. And it's not something parents do on purpose. Today, we're talking about what that one thing is and what can help instead. Here, we talk about children's behavior through a lens of understanding, regulation, and connection. This video is for education and reassurance only, not diagnosis, not guarantees, and not a replacement for professional guidance. Ready? Because this is Kind Parent Collective. Less perfect parent, more real one. Meltdowns are not misbehavior. Before we talk about what makes meltdowns worse, it helps to clarify what a meltdown actually is. A meltdown is not a tantrum, it's not a choice, and it's not a child trying to get something from you. A meltdown happens when a child's nervous system becomes overwhelmed and can no longer cope with what's happening internally or externally. Reframing meltdowns as a stress response rather than intentional behavior can completely shift how we approach them. At that point, the brain is focused on survival, logic, reasoning, and communication are temporarily unavailable. This is especially true for children who experience sensory sensitivities, emotional intensity, or differences in processing, including many children on the spectrum. The one thing that makes meltdowns worse. The one thing that often makes meltdowns worse without parents realizing is adding more input when a child is already overloaded. That input might be more talking, more questions, more instructions, more reasoning, more emotional intensity. It often comes from a place of help. Parents want to explain, soothe, fix, or move the situation along. Even small additions, a well-meaning explanation, or a gentle question can feel like too much when a child is already at their limit. What feels like support to an adult brain may feel like overload to a dysregulated one. But when a child is overwhelmed, more input can feel like more pressure. Why? Trying to help can overwhelm the brain. When a child is in meltdown mode, their brain is already working overtime. Sensory signals, emotions, and stress responses are firing at once. Adding language, choices, or explanations, even gentle ones, requires processing power the child simply doesn't have in that moment. This is why questions like, "Why are you crying? What do you want? Can you tell me what's wrong?" may unintentionally escalate the situation. The child isn't refusing to answer. Their system just can't. It's not about silence, it's about simplicity. Reducing input doesn't mean ignoring your child or walking away emotionally. It means simplifying what you offer. Instead of multiple sentences, fewer words. Instead of problem solving, presence. Instead of urgency, steadiness. Sometimes the most regulating thing you can offer is a calm body nearby and a predictable, gentle tone. How parents often respond, very understandably. Many parents respond to meltdowns with urgency because meltdowns feel urgent. You may feel pressure to stop the behavior, prevent escalation, avoid judgment from others, protect your child. So it's natural to talk more, explain more, or try to reason through the moment. None of this means you're doing something wrong. It means you care. What the nervous system actually needs. When a child is overwhelmed, their nervous system needs less, not more. Less noise, less language, less demand. This is why many professionals emphasize co-regulation, the idea that children learn to regulate by experiencing calm alongside a calm adult. Your regulated presence helps signal safety when the child's body feels out of control. What less input can look like in real life. Less input doesn't have to be dramatic. It may feel uncomfortable at first to say less or pause longer than usual. But many parents notice that when they slow down, their child's body begins to follow. It might sound like,
"I'm here. You're safe. We'll get through this."
It might look like sitting nearby, lowering your voice, or pausing before responding. Sometimes doing less creates more space for the child's nervous system to settle. Why this is especially important for some kids. Some children are more sensitive to input than others. Children with sensory sensitivities, language processing differences, or emotional regulation challenges may experience input more intensely. What feels supportive to one child may feel overwhelming to another. This is often discussed by occupational therapists and child development specialists who emphasize observing how each child responds rather than relying on one universal approach.
This happened. Remember, every child is different and may need different support.
After the meltdown passes, once the child begins to calm, their brain slowly comes back online. This is when language becomes more accessible again. Reflection, teaching, and problem solving are far more effective after regulation, not during it. Waiting doesn't mean avoiding guidance, it means choosing the right moment for it. Small shifts that can make a big difference. You don't need to overhaul your parenting. These shifts may seem subtle, but over time, they shape how safe a child feels during emotional moments. Safety is the foundation that regulation grows from. Small shifts matter. Pausing before speaking, using fewer words, matching your child's pace, staying emotionally present. These subtle changes often reduce the intensity and length of meltdowns over time, not because you're controlling them, but because you're supporting regulation. When it still feels hard. Even with awareness, meltdowns will still happen. Progress often shows up quietly, fewer spikes, quicker recovery, or a child seeking closeness instead of escalating. These changes matter, even if they're easy to miss. There will be moments when you talk too much, react quickly, or feel overwhelmed yourself. That doesn't undo the progress you're making. Regulation is built through repetition, repair, and consistency, not perfection. Supporting yourself matters too. Watching your child struggle can activate your own nervous system. Your nervous system and your child's nervous system are connected more than we often realize. When you tend to your own regulation, you're already helping your child's. Taking care of yourself through breaks, support, or reflection helps you stay grounded during difficult moments. A calmer parent creates a calmer environment even when things feel messy. Meltdowns aren't caused by bad behavior or bad parenting. Often, they're the result of a system that has reached its limit. By offering less input when emotions are high, you create room for safety, connection, and eventual calm. Thank you for being here with Kind Parent Collective. Please like, share, and subscribe if you think this video was helpful. Reminder, sometimes helping means doing less and trusting that calm grows from connection. And if today was rough, you still did enough. Catch you on the next one.